Hello? 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 Hi! Hello! Hi, everybody! Hi! Hi, Lissa, hi, Voz! Woke up 1 hour ago having my tea. Excellent. Excellent. I love having tea on the stream. I say, even though I don't currently have one. And when I go for a break in like an hour's time. How are we doing? It is Monday. It is time to get started. Hello, Das. Oh, how's it going? Being messaged. How are you? I'm good. Getting back into things. I preemptively went for a walk. Anyone who follows me on Twitter will see that I tweeted that I was desperate for fresh air. And I'm really glad I went because it is lovely outside today. Perfect kind of weather for me. It is sunny, but there is a breeze which keeps it cool. Lovely. I have added more paint to minis. Tanks are very hard to paint. Paint doesn't stick well. Do you have primer, Das? Do you have any primer? Back in Blender. It's already been thoroughly primed. Oof. Yikes. Needs multiple coats. Potentially it may need a fresh prime coat. It was primed a while ago. Yes, that is something that you do have to do, because I learned that the hard way as well. The mountain of minis we have, I tried to preemptively prime a bunch of them, but then stuff came up and I couldn't paint them and they got left for a while, and I discovered that if stuff is primed and then left, the primer does lose its effectiveness, so it probably does need to be re-primed if it was done a while ago. The more you know. Yeah, something I learned. I didn't know that. Hey, we're back working on the goat. Some of you will see, we've got a work in progress texture put on, which was basically to start to visualize how it's gonna look. Because once you put a bit of color on, it's a bit easier to see what things are gonna look like. I'm also sort of using it as a guide almost, because this bit on the front, this is essentially like a flap of the coat folding back on itself. I'm gonna model that. I'm actually gonna model that detail. I'm not gonna have it be a texture detail, whereas things like these markings on the top and this is probably just gonna be texture detail. But I think this flap of the coat and potentially the zips, which is what these green lines are, I will model in. So this is literally here to be somewhat of a visual guide for me on roughly where it's gonna look, where it's gonna go. But what I do need to do is I need to open up my reference images, art commissions. Coat. Drive by hell, thank you, Cord. Drive by hell. Ah! How dare you? How dare you? Insulted. Drive by my stream. There is one reference image. There's a second reference image. Third one. Fourth one. Who would have thought that having 2 monitors would not be enough? I used to live with 1 monitor. Wow. Chaotic's cool name. Yeah! That's my bud. That's my friend. I am making their coat for them. we go. I got shuffle on. I have. Good. This eyes, yeah. I can't take credit for Kalex's texture. Kalex did his own texture. And I agree, the eyes are very pretty. Yeah, I'm making a coat for him. I have done retexture commissions in the past. Have I got a picture of Kazoo's retexture to show people? Let me show you. Where's Kazoo? Kazoo! There you go. So this was a retexture that I did. Very high-res picture, because this was just a screenshot to send to them to be like, hey, it's done. It's Kazoo! Yeah, it's Kazoo. These are Kazoo's eyes that I did, which the eye textures are always slightly horrific to look at by themselves, but I was very pleased with how I did the eye texture. I liked the streaking detail of it. I like what he did there. Anyway, thoroughly got distracted. Back to reference folder. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, so things to add is primarily the little flat bit here. And I'm going to need to sort out this geometry in order to do that. I also want to add in the zip, which might be pretty... before I say pretty easy and shoot myself in the foot, it will be easier than the flap, potentially. Let's say follow the line, but I actually really didn't get that line very straight, huh? I did not get that line very straight at all, but that's fine. I was mainly trying to follow the curve of the body, I think. So, let me look at my reference. So, the zip kind of comes from, let's see, about here? About here is where this zip comes through. Because it's not at the edge of the hood, but it's not at the interior. So it's about here. It's not quite halfway though, so I might add in some extra geometry. But this line here looks pretty good. He could be naked. That's the problem that he has at the moment. He is naked. Him naked right now. Him want clothes. He is naked. Right, yeah, this is where... Let's see, texture paint. Looking back at my reference, and I'm starting to think that my guidelines here are actually going to throw me off a little bit. Let's just erase these just a sec. Everybody wants to rule the... So let's look at our reference. It comes kind of from there-ish. Sort of there-ish, and then it comes in. Interesting. I'm looking at these two reference images, and they kind of contradict one another almost. I would need some clothes later after the flugel, maybe. Ooh. I'm tempted to make clothes for my flugel. I'm getting this idea to make my avatars almost like characters. It's like, oh no, Blue's making D&D characters again. Whoops. But yeah, and as part of making them characters, I kind of almost want to make like quote-unquote armor for them to sort of make it clear, a bit more clear with what they are. In my mind, my Flugel is the paladin, so make like some actual like armor for them, maybe like a sword. Now I'm conflicted. That is. Yeah, these two reference images are kind of conflicting each other. Let's go back. We're back as far as Blend will let me, because I've already done a lot of edits. That's as far back as me. That's fine. Actually, let's just revert. There we go. Because I haven't made any changes yet. Okay. So yeah, the Flugel will be the paladin. My little Ricor, my little yellow fella, I think is the cleric. I currently have the public avatar, the Theorn, which Chaotix used to wear, which is I mentally have associated the druid with them, but I haven't bought the files yet because I don't have money, so can't customize that yet. No, I will buy it eventually. So. Oh, poor Chaotix. Literally everybody is saying that about this. Poor Chaotix. Oop, that's his texture. God, now I'm selecting the wrong textures. This is the thing. Texture paint. Poor Chaotix. Blue, don't mess with the texture yet. Texture happens later. Right away. Tablet to the side. We're not messing with the texture yet. We need to get the mesh finished. I can smell food. Okay. So I'm thinking. Have I got symmetry on? I do now. There we go, that's better. So this is going to be somewhat symmetrical. Which one do I want? I think I want thinking hard. Thinking with my brain space. This one? This one. Yeah. This one. Excuse me, my goodness. The amount of air that I must inhale. I haven't tweeted out. God damn it. How am I ever gonna get anything done, honestly? Time to get back into it. Working on an avatar outfit. Twitch. Skywolf. 09. Yeah. professional streamer. Mic error? Oh, what? Mic error? Nanny? What mic error? This is before I had. This is after I've applied the mirror modifier, huh? Let's increment. Number 5. Zips. Say those. Oh, I meant the burp. Okay, we're gonna extrude outwards like that to scale it in. That's not even vaguely how I want that to look, so we're just going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to take this, extrude that as well. Way too far. Okay, and if I select this mesh, symmetrize it, that messes up the texture. Okay, we won't do that. What if I just select these faces and symmetrize? That's a bit better. No, it's not. This might have to be a cut it in half and use the mirror modifier again. Because this is happening. Okay. Let's turn that off. X-ray on. Faces. Get a mirror modifier. Of course, it's the textured mirror, but not much I can do about that. I'll just have to re-unwrap, which is fine, because I've got my seams. It was the heat of the moment, telling you what your heart meant. The heat of the moment, shown in your eyes. Let's get in here. I want this face to come back again. We've got internal faces here. I want these. inside your phone. Let's put my chair in a bit. Less shrimping. I need less shrimping. It was the heat of the moment. Okay, I'm going to want a subdivide here, I think. Hand me the knife! Yeah. Delete this face. Delete this face. And then we want to merge that with that. Nope, not center. Just these ones. Feels good, tastes good, must be mine. Got extra faces in here that we also don't need. I'm all dressed up and naked, see what's mine and take it. Oh, oh yeah, the crowd, so close I can taste it. See what's mine and take it. Don't know now, you know. Oh, this has gotten a little mangled up here, hasn't it? Just scale it down slightly, I might be able to see a bit better what's happened. Oh, oh yeah! Taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. See what's mine, take it. In the work zone now, that's how you know, because I'm singing along to the music. What is happening to the geometry here? What has happened? Flipping inside ourselves or something. What's this extra face? What's this weird face happening? going to grab that side, but I don't think I need to take these top vertices. And I probably don't need the ones at the bottom either. I'm outside waiting for you. I'm outside waiting for you. Don't select these faces. And also don't select these faces. Everybody disappears and I hope you don't. And I promise I will never let you feel alone. Okay, so that's going to be the detail of where the zip is. In the unknown, by myself alone. Okay, so there's the slight raise where zips are going to go. What other details are there? Those connected. Try and look at the ref. Hello! I'm deep in concentration again. How's it going, friend? The true benefits of throwable items to snap me out of whatever stupor I'm in. Level 2 was almost made. Yes! So excited. So excited. I think I might need to make this a hard edge. I'm here! I'm here! Okay, we'll save that. How does this look like if I make this a hard edge? Sure. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference if I'm honest. Bring this edge in a bit more. Okay, that's where the zips are gonna go. Right. What else should I put in with the mirror on? I guess it's the... there's like some little flaps at the back by the looks of it. Examining. Thank you, Dad. So there's like a little bit that comes out here. Don't need this internal face. That's a bit better. Do, 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 do. Okay, so this is quite pointed in the picture. Jesus, my brain. I was literally about to go, oh, I forgot my tea. Stares at desk. Wait, I don't have a cup of tea. Oh. God damn it. Drink some water instead. Ah. Excuse me. It's the opposite of your old artwork. I know, right? It's not that old. Actually, it probably is. That's probably like 6 months old at this point. I don't know. I don't know. The passage of time scares me. Hi, Paku. How's it going? Very good, just munching just woke up. Well, good morning. I'm very pleased that you decided that I would be your morning entertainment, for your breakfast. Even if that involved apparently throwing an Arcanine at my face! The best part. God damn it. Okay, there we go. So that's that little detail at the back where there's like a little, it looks like there's a little sort of flap, almost. I guess goes over the tail. God damn it, Foz! Sort of like, just a slight ridge that comes out over the tail. Maybe it needs to come out more? No, because it looks like it goes to a point. That does look correct. So this is where I'm gonna like vocalize what I'm seeing. It looks like in the references of the like the products shots, and in like I assume it's to be based off how it goes in the game. It looks like the underside, like the inner lining, is the bit that has the color. So our little I'll textures got messed up there. So the coloured flap that comes in here is essentially the inner part of the jacket folding outwards. And in the product shots, the same is kind of happening down here, I believe. So a lot of them have like a line here that has colour, and from what I can establish from looking at it, that is essentially the underside of the coat being flipped up to make the coloured inside show that colour, because that's how the cuffs are. The cuffs is like the coloured outside flipped. Hello Carls. The cuffs is like the coloured inside flipped back on themselves. That's how it looks like on the product shots. But my query is that when you're wearing it, you've not got them folded up on the front. You've just got the sides white. So do I need to model these folded up bits? If I'm explaining myself clearly. If I'm explaining myself clearly. Yeah, if maybe this will help me explain. I know this is the blue one. Let me put this over here. So we've got that. Oops, went too far. And then on the picture here, this is the reference here of the actual green one. You've not got the sides folded up. I don't know if KX is actually listening. I'll need to drop them a DM. Tap 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 tap. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We've already been going for nearly an hour. That went very quickly. That went insanely fast. Just waiting to hear back. Hey, Blid. So, my question is, in the product photo here, we've got the little like coloured flaps that fold upwards, but in your reference photo here, you don't have them up. So, which do you want on on the model? Do you want the coloured bits folded up, or do you want it just the white? If my question is clear, it's what I want to know. Just the white. Okay. Okay. Excellent. That's fine. Okay, so that bit's done then. Go back to the mesh. Not that mesh, this mesh. So we've got the little bit that comes out there around the tail, but we're not having the green underside, so that's not good. That's where the zip is going to be, which is now mirrored over to the other side. My reference pictures back over to my other screen. The two zips. The flaps at the bottom aren't folded up. We've got the cuffs. The two links in it. Looks like there's one on the shoulder, but I think that's where the hood attaches, and we've got the hood on. So we don't see them because they're underneath. Just neaten this up here. A little bit messy at the top here. Don't want this. I want it neater. Got like an extra face here. We don't need. This face isn't needed either. Yeah, I don't know why that took so long for my brain to sort of register. It's like an audible ticking of like, ding! You can just get rid of that. Okay. Okay, we have another little think. Another little thinkaroony. I think I'm going to be applying our mirror modifier, because this is where we start to get asymmetrical. Got all our seams there still. Bah! Thank you. Take a sip. Okay, so. Let's increment my amazing names of number 6, Flap. Yep, that's what I'm gonna call that. Number 6, Flap. Okay, so. What's the best way for me to put this in? So, this ever since I discovered this like pen tool, God tier. I don't know what it's meant to do, but for me, it's just great to sort of like visualize what my brain is trying to think. Since this was established a couple of weeks ago on Twitter that apparently some people can close their eyes and actually like physically see an image of what they're trying to picture and not just like the black of their eyes. Like, what? Unfair. God had to cripple me because he knew I was too powerful. Okay, so we're starting it up at the collar. It comes down, and then that comes across to join up with the zip. It's like that. It's the kind of thing that we have. I don't know how this pen works in 3D space because obviously it's based on where my camera is facing. So that's the kind of thing. So, is it better for me to, like, grab these faces here and extrude them out, I guess? Probably. The flap's going to come down and across sort of like that. And then we have the other side of the coat like this. These faces here are probably going to get deleted. A little behind the scenes clear out happening. That's looking better. That's looking more than a feeling. More than a feeling. More than a feeling. Okay. What if we start by taking that. So I'm trying to think, like, I want it to look good, but obviously we've still got to try to keep it low poly, so I'm just like, essentially what corners can we cut, which is how a lot of video game models are made, which is what corners can we cut to keep the poly count low. So I think instead... Hello, welcome to the chat! I think instead of doing a literal sort of like zigzag fold over like this, because these polys won't be seen, I might do a... So if this is the... So I'm thinking extrude this out to be the flap, model it in like that, but then just have it immediately come out so that it's like not as visible, so I don't need all of these polygons here. Is how I'm thinking. So we'd use that. Roughly like this? Return with strawberries? Strawberries? Curls, do you know what day it is tomorrow? Do you know what day it is tomorrow, Curls? Do you know? Do you remember? This is a test. It's pancake day. It's pancake day. Tuesday. It's pancake day. Which means you gotta get some Nutella. Stab it. I'm so dumb that I find this funny. Stab it! It's the anniversary of Stab It! It was so stupid. It's the anniversary of Stab It. I'm glad you still find it funny, because I also find it funny still. Stab it. I don't know if I actually have the stuff to make pancakes, but it would only be a short journey to the corner shop to make some. I must do. Flour. What is it again? Flour, butter, egg, milk. Flour, egg, milk, oil. Yeah, I've got all that. Never mind, I've got all of that. I can make pancakes. Flour, eggs, milk, oil, pinch of salt. Yeah, I've got all of that. I can make pancakes tomorrow, it's fine. That might be a little... There, like that. Let's try this. Like that. I'm going to extrude again, and I'm going to scale inwards. Why is that acting like that? What is happening? Strawberries and pancakes are my usual brekkie. Making fresh pancakes every day is too much work. You've got eggs, she's a millionaire. Excuse you? I have no money and you know this. When I'm employed outside of employment, it's toast. I'll be acquiring fresh milk and we can pancake tomorrow. Woo! I can't have pancakes week, I have egg replacer. Woo! There we go! It was good! So I want these to be like this. Ah, my symmetry's on, that's probably why. That's better. In Ireland, there's an amazing pancake mix I can get and use. It's wonderful. You fuckers don't have it anywhere. No, it's 3 ingredients. Just make it from scratch. It's 3 ingredients. Just make pancakes from scratch. What the heck? You either have just add fucking water or vegan pancakes mix. Yeah! The instant one is for people who literally have no time, and the vegan one goes without saying, it's for vegans. If you have the time, then just make it from scratch. They're just pancakes, bruh. Change the subject. Right, home bargaining may save me. If you're sure. Can't say I ever really frequent a home bargains. Change subjects. I would like formal science then as to why tea doesn't taste nearly as good when you make it yourself. I want research. I mean, I don't know, I could debate with that. I've made some banger cups of tea. It's just a pancake, bro, exactly! You don't need to go to home bargains, just make it yourself! We're not gonna need this face. It's left me a vertex, apparently. Oh, it's this. Delete these as well. Do we go that far over? No, I think we can get rid of these two by the looks of it. Today on the stream, pancake discourse. No one makes my tea right, but it doesn't taste as good when I make it. Slightest wrong weight ratio is overweight by good. Because it's made with love. Aww. We try our best. Whenever someone comes around to ours, we always try our best, but it's like, well, I imagine you have the same thing in your house, Coast, if you told me, it's like, when you make a cup of tea, you're making a cup of tea for like 4 people. 4 or 5 people. So that's a lot of tea recipes, yeah, recipes? Not recipes. Why is my brain saying customization? That's not the one. Preferences. That's a lot of preferences to remember. Putting on the kettle in this house is a declaration of war. Let's put an edge in here. scale it in, move it up this way. So we're starting to get our, like, our pseudo fold kind of thing. Looks like it's folded even if it's not. Guys, I think I mentioned this on Pokemon stream, but I was, like, actually devastated at the end of Ferality for me, because I had been chilling for a while. And I was like, I'm gonna go to a meetup, and I'm gonna go meet some artists, and I'm gonna talk to them. And I was world hopping, and then I finally landed in a world that had an artist that I really like, and I'd actually been able to go up and talk to them, and they were literally talking to me about my avatar that I'd made. I was wearing it, and I was talking to them about it to be like, oh, this is my first one. I'm hoping to work on it a little bit more and things like that. And they were just talking to me about it. And my internet died, and I crashed, and the game booted me, and my internet wouldn't come back. And I was like, God, son of a... I went to bed so upset. I was just like, I waited so long to talk, and then the internet died. I'm just like, and they were being so nice as well. Like, I felt so touched. They showed me their first avatar. Like, they're there, literally stood in the avatar showcase next to their most recent creation that came out like a month ago. And it looks great. I love it. I almost want to buy it if I had money. It's beautiful, that beautiful avatar. It's got feathers and things. It's lovely. And then they were like, oh, this is my first. I'll show you this. And they like flick through the menu, and they're like, this was the first avatar I ever made. And they switched into it, and I was staring at it, and I was like, wow, that's like, it was still good, but you could see the difference. You could see the difference, and I was like, wow, okay, that's encouraging. That's really encouraging. For them to be like, this is the first one I made, and now I'm here, and I'm just like, whoa, that could be me. And then, yeah, they were literally like about to say something else to me. And then I cut out, and I crashed, and I took off my headset to be like, what the heck? And my computer had the big old no internet connection symbol, and I was like, you son of a gun. And like, I waited 15 minutes, internet still didn't come back, refreshed the router, and I was like, it's fucking 2 AM, I guess I'll go to bed. So upset. You know what else was actually slightly upsetting? I know that I had no control over this. There was an empty slot in the Avatar showcase. There was one empty pedestal. So somebody got picked but didn't meet the deadline, and I was just sitting there just like, oh. It's fine. Friday itself was amazing. I loved it. I met a bunch of new people. I made so many friends. I got to talk to so many people. They were great. I had a wonderful time. The world was beautiful. Hindsight, it's 2020, because I woke up this morning and I was like, I should have taken more pictures, and now the world's closed because the event's over. But it was so nice. It was really nice. Ferality's great. I love Ferality. I can't wait for the summer one. The summer theme is rainforest. By the looks of it, they announced they casually announced it during like the closing ceremony, but there's not been like an official like promo release. But it was announced, like the name of it, and they were like, oh, we hope you're excited for our main show in summer, the rainforest. And I was just like, ooh, rainforest. It's interesting. I just went off on one there. I literally just looked over at my chat and it was fully just, what are you two fucking talking about? I just went off on one, and you guys are having your own conversation. I fully was like, what is happening? I said yesterday on stream I got to meet Lucif, and they were so sweet. Lovely, lovely person to talk to. And I also met Glitchy, who I've not talked about on stream, but Glitchy is also someone that I've seen on TikTok. And they were a little sweet pea. I loved them so much. They were so sweet to talk to. So that was awesome as well. Their avatar is so cute. Their main avatar, much like me, they've got loads of different ones, but they were like, oh, this one's my main, and they changed into it. Oh my god, it was adorable. Let me show you it. This isn't the texture for it. They obviously have their own retexture, but look, this little guy, they're so sweet. They're so cute. Gotta bounce to watch you later. Bye, Curls. Bye. Catch you later. Thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, their main is this, that their characters' colours are they're black, and these sort of stripy bits are like candy corn colors. So they've got like so they're like black, orange, yellow, white. They're so sweet, and they're teeny tiny, and I love them. This is Forest. The avatar is made by Forest Wind, who made my little yellow guy. My little yellow guy that I have that appeared in my TikTok. I love all of the avatars that Forest Wind makes because they're so cute. They're all just little guys. Is this the little coat for him? There you go. Here's the one that I use. There's a free version of this. This is the paid version, but there is a free version. This is my little guy. You'd think I would have the one, I would have it with the blue tips, but no, mine is entirely yellow. I don't know why. I was very taken with the yellow one. They just make little guys. That's just what they do. They just make little guys, and they're all like very similar, but like different, and they're all very cute. This one, they're all just like variants, but like very similar. There's the free one. I believe this is the free one. Yeah, this one is the free one that you can get. So yeah, so I have the yellow one. But yeah, I love them. They're all so cute. They make the Swaria. A lot of people know what the Swaria is. I feel like the Swaria is the most well-known one that they do. Because most people seem to know the Swaria name, but they also make all these other ones. And I believe these ones are called Rico. Because again, they're Japanese, I can't read them. But they make the Swaria that a lot of people know. There's this one that Glitchy was wearing. He's so cute! I love them! Yeah. So Michael, there's the Swaria. Swarias are also very cute. So the Swarias are a little bit like the other one, but they got like a feather. They've got like a feathery tail. Anyway, this little guy's very cute. I love them very much. But I just have the free one that they made because. boogeyman. Yeah, they're so sweet. They're so sweet. So my little yellow duder that I'm thinking of being the cleric is one of them. It's the I'm a gambling boogeyman, and no, I don't play fair. This needs to be at a more dramatic angle. I might need some more geometry in here because we're getting a bit skewed. It's Pokemon Day at the end of this week, isn't it? Literally in a week's time. February 27th. Imagine saying your name in the show and at the moment you step on the stage the internet comes off. Oh. Oh god. I'm terrified of that now, like... I was watching another streamer and they were like, oh, I was thinking of doing like a collab stream to maybe help promote smaller people. And I was like, I'm smaller people. But now I'm terrified that like, I'm gonna try to go do this collab and my internet's gonna cut out. Like, why did it do that? Why did it do that? I might need to do a bit of cutting up here, because this is getting stretched and skewed. It's the best way. So you want to keep the edge flow nice. It's getting very twisty. We've been going for an hour and a half, and we have an hour and a half left, so this seems like a good place for me to have my break and go make that cup of tea that I have been craving. Bring the discussion back round to tea again. Okay. Tea, yeah. Oh, cup of tea. Okay, stretch. Okay, everybody stand up and stretch your legs and go refill your water or go make a cup of tea like I am. Look after yourself. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. have obtained the tea. Hello. I have obtained the tea, now with added cake. Ha 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 ha. This is now snacking stream. Welcome to the snack stream. This is very good cake. Very good cake. Put that to one side. Margins to your feet. And no one even knew it was real. Nice work you did. Gonna go far, yeah. With 1,000 lights in a good disguise. Right between the eyes, and I'm right between the eyes. If you can't get what you want, it's all because of me. Show the light of day. Nice work you did. You're gonna go far, yeah. 1,000 lies in a good disguise. Right between the eyes, hidden right between the eyes. Walk away, nothing more to say. For their lives. Dance, fucker, dance. You never had a chance. No one even knew it was really only you. Dance, fucker, dance. You never had a chance. It was really only you. With 1,000 lights in a good disguise. Right between the eyes, hidden right between the eyes. Walk away, nothing more to say. Lightning in your eyes, see them running for their lives. Once again. No, the stream is not ending. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really like death metal, so that bit where they're absolutely screaming is actually my least favourite part of that song. But hey, it is what it is. Where? There it is. Over a vertex that's hiding. How do I want to modify this? Big ol' stretch. This is cool enough to drink yet. sit back in the chair a little bit more. Okay. Um, brain, engage. Come on, brain. Think. We need to sort this out somehow. And we need to be marking some seams so that we can edit the texture. And that needs to come down. That does not look great. So I need this to split. I mean, at this, maybe I'm trying to keep it in quads, but I'm thinking this is the point where it's like this probably can be a try, because this particular segment of the mesh isn't going to move too much, because it's not near a joint. So I probably can get away with a try. And I feel like I want to split this face as well. Okay, so we've got our general shape. What happens if I tell it to recalculate?
Hello.
You off. Let me know when you're on your way back. I made a discovery. But being part wolf and part bird means she is a bitch hen or bitchin'. Very funny. Hen doesn't apply to every kind of bird, though. So, nah. But I do be bitchin'. More crap. Ability, my knowledge of bird anatomy is subpar, though male bird is cock and female is head. Sometimes. Because, fun fact, a male duck is called a drake. I don't know how they got that name. Male duck is, it's not called a cock, it's called a drake. Rah! It's the hecking shade smooth. Well, forgive us these smiles on our faces. The power is playing with the big boys now. Playing with the big boys now. Give an exhibition how. Playing with the big boys now. Playing with the big boys now. By the might of horse, illuminated force, to our splendorous power. Somewhat on topic, apparently the creator of the VR model I'm using has put the code and such out for it for free. So if I ever want it modified, all I gotta do is download the files. Hell yes, there's a few avatars that are available for free. Give us a shout if you ever need help with anything, I can lend you a hand.
Games don't like your tilted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I
don't like you.
I don't like your perfect crime, how you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine, wasn't cool.
No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got hotter in the nick of time.
Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I checked it once, then I checked it twice, so
look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
on, it's one thing for sure. Baby, I got mine, but
what you made me do. Trust nobody and nobody trust me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. Oh, takes it. Realised my model had a QR code on the wrist, which led me to finding it out. Ah, yes, quite a few people do things like that. Quite a lot of avatars have signature cards located on them somewhere. Mine, for my main avatar, is located in its chest, which is awkward in groups, but if you put your face through the chest, you can see the website signature of the creator. I believe the avatar for Kazoo has it in his paws. A little thing in his paws, so if he can hold his hand up to people. Cleaner Wolf, this avatar here, I believe, literally just has it as a sign. It's just a sign that you can turn on and off. That has their page on it, so it's quite common for quite a few avatar makers. Excuse me. Got everything you wanted, now we're far. I need an explanation for us to get by. Ran around in circles and never asked why. Hello, can I look in your chest, please? Doesn't quite work like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's the other way around, when people are just like, where'd you get that avatar? You'd be like, oh, just look at my chest. Just look at my chest. It's like, ah! I think people use the chest because it's like the largest like surface area, so you could get the most information in. It's the equivalent of having a poster, whereas if you used a hand, it would be like a business card, I suppose. Ah. I lost you right then and there. You woke me up from my worst nightmare. Promise you I learned the words you said was I don't hate myself, I'm just withdrawing from lies to myself. This shit goes around, but we don't care for it, 'cause all that matters now is me and you, don't forget. I don't hate myself, just withdrawing from it. On the outside, it looks kind of lewd. Yeah, it does. It does. It was a bit of a pain scanning the ones in the wrist, considering as small they are, and also no hand trackers. Whoops, yeah. Honestly, it would have been better if you just, like, asked, asked me to log on and take a picture of it for you. Mark Seam, not Mark Sharp. Oh, it's hard to select these noodly bits. That's the one I want. That one. There we go. Mark Seam. Mark Seam. Mark Seam. Mark Seam. And Mark Seam. Excellent. I think that's... Nope, we need to do this one. Mark Seam. There we go. I think that goes all the way around now. Okay, yes, I believe it does. I'm going to mark that as a seam to help with unfolding. See how that goes. What else? To mark this as a seam. Come on, camera, agree with me. That is a seam as well. Just glad I found something I like without irresponsible jiggle physics. I know, right? God, that's such a mood, honestly, for me. It's such a mood. The amount of avatars I see, and I'm just like, that's not how it works, sweetie. They don't move like that. It's why almost every avatar I wear, while it may have settings for, and I'm doing air quotes here, a female body, you won't see me using them. You won't see me using them, even though I very much identify as female. Because honestly, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Especially because, let's not be around the bush, a lot of furries are naked. And for me, it feels a bit weird. It's a little too, not dysphoric, because dysphoric is... What's the opposite of dysphoria? Because dysphoria is when, if I'm right, and I'm actually gonna... Dysphoria. I'm actually gonna Google this so I don't get this incorrect. So dysphoria, it says here, dysphoria is a sense of unease that a person may feel because of mismatch between their biological sense and their identity. So from what I understand, it's like You know, dysphoria is when basically you feel like your body doesn't physically match who you are. And when I'm in VR and I have these models with, let's be honest, these really, really dramatic over-the-top breasts, it's the other direction for me. It's too much like how I actually am. Because I am female. And, you know, again, me just being honest, I have got breasts because I am female. So when I am walking around in an avatar, that while I am fine with the fact that my avatar isn't closed, if I've got my boobs out, my brain is like, well, is going too far. It's just like, well, you are actually naked now, and it's like, well, I feel uncomfortable and inappropriate, which is why, you know, I can't stand up anymore. You know, I have a flat chest on my characters. I know it's a very specific thing for me to explain, but yeah. It returns at an interesting, however understandable moment. I don't know how much of that you heard. Sorry, what you mean? Yeah. I said, I don't know if there is a word for the opposite of dysphoria, but that is essentially how it feels for me. Because in a way, wearing a Persona avatar in VR chat is almost like wearing a set of clothes. And the moment I'm in an avatar that has these very large breasts on it, it almost feels like I'm no longer wearing a set of clothes and it is actually physically me. And I'm sure if you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit of a prude, generally. So the feeling that I am literally naked in front of a group of people is kind of upsetting for me. Which, you know, maybe is why I don't get phantom sense, because when I'm in my normal avatars, there's something in my brain that is aware it is not me, but is content with the feeling that it is not me, which is why I'm happy to wear an avatar that doesn't have clothes on. But when we start to add in, large breasts, that line starts to blur in my brain. So yeah. Right. Hi, Sadie. So that's why even though I'm female and very much identify as female, I don't tend to use the female options in avatars. Although, to be honest, I don't tend to make any of my characters very well endowed in that department, because it's not something I want to draw attention to. Because again, I'm a little bit of a prude. And that's okay. So I don't like drawing attention to it. You know, it's the joke that I've heard. It's the joke that I've heard some people made, which is a very insensitive joke, by the way. I'm not saying it's okay, but it's that you hear people say it when, you know, they see a large pear on a chest and they go, "Wow, what a large personality!" And it's like, don't say shit like that. But it's also like, I don't want people to think things like that about me. But yeah. So, to go back to the very start of the conversation, totally get what you're talking about, core of finding an avatar that doesn't have unnecessary jiggle physics, shall we say. Female, not feminine. There we go. Female, not feminine. There's a difference. There's no one there to raise them. I did see an image on Tomb of an Elfini, so named the finest ass of Tamriel, and basically had none, and that's the joke.
Just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man. A rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man.
Gotta roll, have and see you later. See you later, Core. Have a good day. Take care.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home.
Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. I don't think I'll ever forget the first day I fantasied Thane into Jane on F14 and went, oh. Gender awakening.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be
Find you a bunny persona.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
A bit of cake crumbs hitting the back of my throat. Drink more tea. Okay. Feel like I went on a bit of a rant there. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Okay, let's give this texture a bit of a correction and see where we stand. UV, unwrap. These bits probably don't need to be this size. Yeah, you probably do not need to be that size for such a small detail. Okay, let's... Ooh, what is happening here? Something somewhere didn't get marked correctly. are you? You are this. Okay, you are this. So what? Of course I added in a bunch of geometry. Duh. Engage the brain. Real reason that I couldn't, like, work in an office is things like this. Of it taking just a second for me to actually engage. Mark scene. That's all marked there. That's all correct too. Let's try again. UV editing. Unwrap. That's fine, I can manually adjust that. That's one bit of the hood, that's one bit of the hood. Cuff. Cuff. Hood interior. Hood interior. What's this bit? Oh no, wait, no, that's not the interior, that's the exterior, isn't it? Sure is, that's the exterior. This is the interior. Thought it didn't match the shape. Welcome to the underground. Good or bad, choose your path. You accept the spin that out a little bit. As you go, your heart will grow with hate, bright with Yo, the TCG is going to be on the Game Boy emulator. I need to get that at some point. you? Oh, you're this bit. Oh, this is the first time I've heard this. This is a banger. You've not heard this? I've had it on here loads of times. Game Chops, man. Remix. From the TCG Game Boy game. It's a banger. You follow me on Spotify, you can find the playlist, it's in there. This needs to be fit into this space better because we've got overlapping happening here. Because this needed to be moved down. As long as we're not overlapping there. Thank you. See, I don't know how to animate, so I really need to see if I can commission someone for a bop emote for me. You guys always be using emotes that aren't mine. I am joking, we love Jessie. Ah, there you go, I finished my tea. Might as well finish this cake while I'm here. Ah, oh. I'm not gonna want my dinner. Not overlapping anywhere, are we? No, okay. Yum. Cake has been consumed. Now it tablet out. I think I surprised Kazoo the other day when we were chatting, and I told him I don't use a screen tablet. I don't. Gonna have my headset on, but I'll be at my desk. Might be at my little desk next to my game desk painting. Woo! Nice. I'm hoping to have a desk like that in my what's going to be my new office. I'm hoping to set up a like a paint desk. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm just slapping a quick texture on to see how the little flat bit looks. I had to move all the UVs around though, because we added in extra geometry, so everything's had to be re-squished in together. So I've squished these down because they didn't need to be that big considering how small they are on the mesh. It's going to give me more space for other stuff if needed. looks like the interior is all still the same. That's good. That doesn't need to be there. This needs to be slightly. That's going to be a seam at the back. I'm going to have to adjust that on myself. Okay, this bit is going to be green. Huh? Which means all of this can go back to being white. This looks good. That's all covered over there. Okay. Save that. I'm going to go back to this. Select that, select that. That, turn this on. Okay. I appear to have turned symmetry on at some point. I don't remember doing that. That's better. Just gotta search something real quick. Radiance pressure, strength. No. Come on, where's the tool I'm looking for? Why have I got this little drag thing on? I don't want that. There we go. That's better. memories that we had. Sweet memories. That's very pixely, which means I need more texture density. I also think I need to turn the symmetry off again. That's right, because it's right on the edge, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably why. Thank you. I gotta turn my mirror off again. Sneaking in. Right. Some big old stretches happening there. It's over 9,000! Thank you. Made very good progress today. Tell me. Of the earth. Get the chance. And this is my chance. With fishes. Why is my zoom being like so finicky? With fishes. With fishes. If I keep doing this more and more, I might have to look at seeing if I can get Substance Painter somehow, because I know that that's like the software that people use. Might have to make one of those sub-goal bars to stick on the screen to be like, Blue wants to get Substance Painter. Dang it. Whew. Okay, let's have a look-see. $5 o'clock. I think we are looking pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Why does this singular pixel not want to be painted? That's better. Ooh, big stretch. Ooh, okay. It's looking pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Okay, let me think. I guess this is the point where I should look at maybe getting a normal map made. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I guess. Get a normal map made to start getting a bit of texture and definition getting into it. But I guess that's going to be something for me to look at tomorrow. Because it is 5 o'clock, which means it is time to end the stream. But yeah. Thank you everyone for being with me while I get back into it after we had our little week of things being a little out of whack. Right. I will see you guys tomorrow evening on Pancake Day, as we've discussed, for more of this, I guess. It was big vibey. Yes, we love the vibes. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I think I should have Curls with me. I haven't been told anything to the otherwise. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good evening. Have a look at preparing dinner. Though I suppose I should probably wait for Spook to text me that he is back, but I will stick to the schedule and I will finish up here. We've already overrun by a few minutes. So, yeah. Hi everybody, have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow at 8:30 UK time. And yeah, take care. I love you all. Bye!